It was our third game of fourth night, traveling cross country after a back to back. Like it took us a minute to wake up for sure. And then we had that scoreless stretch in the second quarter. All that led to a 24-point lead, but the composure to be able to come back and as soon as we went small in the third, we cut it to 10 or 12, whatever it was, and then in past games, that's where we stalled, not be able to get over the hump. And obviously, I got hot, got going, but we took advantage of that run, and our defense woke up, and it was a dominating performance in the second half.
The small ball units with Jimmy being a part of it.
Just good basketball, spacing, threats everywhere, making the right play, keeping the game simple. We didn't turn the ball over that much, with that lineup, and it was cool to see that space. And again, if him and Draymond are space or Draymond's involved in the action, we had Buddy space at the three. He made a couple big threes in the second half. BP was driving, kicking. It was just for a team or for a guy like Jimmy in our first game, it wasn't overly complicated. It was just simple basketball, and we were creating a lot of good looks.
Convince Steve to go to the 12-6, 12-6 pattern. Do you think there's a chance?
Maybe down the stretch, but not right now.
Do you think you're gonna at least go to maybe like a 10-7, 10, so I don't know, however you want to turn this?
Yeah, it depends on how the game's flowing. I think there's a little bit of wiggle room, but we still got 30 games left. Obviously, I got hot in the third, and he let me go pretty much the whole quarter. If that happens, for sure. But I won't press my luck too far.
Jimmy was back in Chicago. His strength was always figuring out what the game needed, if it needed scoring, if it needed defense. When a guy like that comes to you guys and you got 29, 30 games left, does it make the growing pains less because he's just easier to assimilate in and just do whatever's needed?
Yeah, obviously Miami has a similar style, different personnel, but a similar kind of concept of how you play, especially offensively, trying to move the ball. We don't really play the pick on game too much with matchups, but he's able to do that if the game slows down a little bit. Him and Draymond working well off each other. If one's spaced, if one's in action again, they usually try to make the right play.